Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pulling Teeth and welcome back to the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth universe. We are kicking off the third week here on Monday Night Raw with a huge tag team match. Booker T, who we saw debut in Universe last week, he is teaming with his old friend, his old tag team partner in Goldust, and tonight they are taking on the team who we saw open Universe here in Shut Your Mouth. They are taking on Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys. Now, Matt and Jeff have been a bit up and down so far here in week 3. They won their opening tag team match against the Dudleys, Bubba and Spike, but then last week Matt Hardy came up short going up against Kenta Kobashi. Let's see if the Hardys back in tag team action can get a huge win going up against Booker T and Goldust. Later tonight on Raw as well, we will finally be finding out who is going to be Raw's participant in the Undisputed Championship match at Backlash. Going to be taking on Kurt Angle. We're going to find out between Triple H and The Rock, who won the tag match in week 1. But obviously way before we get there, we have to get through this huge opening tag team contest. And here we go, Jeff already coming flying out of the blocks at Goldust. And already with a tag, Matt and Jeff starting things off hot with a leg drop combination. And so they're going to try and bring the pace, but Goldust shutting Matt Hardy down very quickly there with the clothesline. And a low blow. Goldust wasting no time. Neither man's wasting any time, to be fair. Matt with an up kick there to try and get Goldust away from him. Create a bit of separation. Arm drag. And right in Matt's face. And an uppercut. Followed by a backdrop. Goldust now in fine form. The Hardys had that quick opening flurry, but Goldust was quickly shut it down. Goldust now in complete control over Matt. That keeps getting a little bit of a reprieve though. Goes for a crossbody, doesn't connect how he would like. Goldust getting right in his face. Sends Matt flying from one side of the ring to the other, into his own corner. Nice backdrop neckbreaker combination from Buckdust. Booker T goes for a diving elbow. Looks like he accidentally caught more of Goldust than he did of Matt. Armringer taking Goldust down. And was hammering on him. Goldust missing that diving clothesline. Oh, Goldust right in there. Referee trying to get in to get Goldust out of the ring. And it's perfect timing as Booker T goes for a cover. Perfect timing for the Hardys at least. And double flapjack from the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff. Taking Booker T down. Matt now. Snap suplex. The Hardys working incredibly well as a team here. Booker T breaking free, jab to the face. Sends Matt off the ropes. Just a straight punch drops him, and again, multiple shots. Going for a strike off here. Booker T just throwing heavy hands. Big chop and got in Jeff's face, but Jeff's coming in. Thinking about it. Alright, Jeff, that completely missed, but sure. Spine buster from the Bookman. And Booker T's thinking Spinneroonie. No, he isn't.
One,
just teasing the crowd
two,
with it.
3.
And puts Matt Hardy away. Matt has definitely been the weak link here in the Hardys. He lost last week in his singles match. He's lost for them tonight. Pretty quickly as well. Booker T dispatching of Matt Hardy with relative ease. And Jeff's now down on the outside as well. This has been an interesting story for the Hardys here. But a huge win for Booker T and Goldust. Well, here we go, folks. Singles action now. And the man who's been on a hell of a roll since the start of Universe, Kenta Kobashi. The Orange Crush himself. He is going to be taking on Rob Van Dam in this contest. RVD debuted here in Universe last week, taking on Booker T, who we just saw get a huge victory in the tag team match in the opener. Kobashi's been climbing the rankings pretty quickly here. 2 big wins in 2 weeks. First beating his longtime rival Masawa, and then last week beating Matt Hardy. Can he continue that momentum here and take on the whole effing show? Rob Van Dam. Gotta think both these men are going to be vying for opportunities. Maybe vying for world title shots, possibly IC title shots, just championships in general. Both incredible in-ring performers. Very different styles though. It'll be interesting to see how well they mesh here. Some would probably call this a bit of a dream match. I might be in there. And here we go, Kobashi comes out chopping. Wouldn't expect anything less and just throws RVD overhead. A chop to the spine. Kobashi is coming out swinging in this one. And rolls through into a Boston Crab. There is RVD, incredibly flexible. So submissions that stretch are not going to do as well against him probably. Oh, shot there with the kick. RVD seems to be just talking trash to Kobashi in the corner. Kobashi on the top. Fall away slam off the top rope. Rolling thunder. And RVD now Lama Stroll. He's got Kobashi all tied up.
2.
Trying to hold him down by the taint. Didn't work. To the ribs. Crossbody from RVD. He's definitely turning this around now. And another Lama Stroll.
1, 2.
Keeping down center of the ring. Kobashi again powering out. Go behind. Spinning back chop from Kobashi right to the back of the head. RVD goes for a big kick. Excuse me. Got caught. Good throw off the ropes. Arm drag. Crossbody attempt didn't land as well as he would like. Kobashi now's got RVD on the top rope. Follows him up there. Tippy top rope super duperplex. RVD down in the center of the ring. Kobashi trying to keep him down. Leg drop to the back. Stands Rob back to his feet. Huge chops. Kobashi now taking him down by the arm. Goes for a cross arm breaker. That's more of a move that might have an effect on RVD. Definitely submission wise. Sends Rob off the ropes. Big back body drop. Nearly sending him out of the ring. Kobashi goes behind. Goes for a chop to the back. RVD counters. Another huge chop from Kobashi. Oh my god. Damn near took Kobashi's head off with that wheel kick. Saito suplex there from RVD. Goes to the corkscrew leg drop. Was avoided. More heavy chops. Takes RVD down. And catching the kick. Kobashi tells him to bring it. Another huge chop to the chest. And Kobashi with the brainbuster. Goes up top. Moonsault. He doesn't quite get the connection he would like, but he's still hit. If just the legs. It doesn't go for the pin. Interesting choice from Kobashi there. Well, just lots of heavy chops. RVD coming out swinging with the kicks now. Goes for a wheel kick. Doesn't connect perfectly. This match has been like 75% Kobashi. If not more. Maybe about 80. RVD just getting taken down. Kobashi pinning him. RVD kicking out at 2. He's still in this, just about. Junior Kobashi has just completely been destroying RVD in this match. But Rob now snatching in a sleeper hold. That's a good way to turn the momentum. Good way to slow an opponent down. Kobashi goes behind, goes for a sleeper of his own. Turnabout's fair play. RVD has just been outpaced this entire match so far. Trying to build any sort of momentum. Kicking Kobashi in the corner. Going to stretch him out down there. Rolling Thunder. Kobashi rolled out. Keep charging in, and RVD just popped up into a Rana. Cross body from Rob. Oh, and he's definitely trying now. Kobashi's still swinging those heavy hands. RVD wheel kick. Takes him down. Gets from one side of the ring to the other. Comes charging in. Another wheel kick. Goes for a pin. Has he knocked Kobashi out? No, Kobashi's still in it. Just completely denies that kick. Kobashi's sending Rob from one side of the ring to the other. Comes charging in. Shoulder tackle in the corner. Uh-oh. Face wash. Brutal. Another huge chop from Kobashi. Sends RVD down. Boots him in the back of the head. Welcome charging in. Kobashi's rolled up though. RVD flipping behind. Kick to the gut. Split into an uppercut. Very back and forth matchup between these two. Up kick there from Kobashi. Snatches in a headlock. Trying to choke RVD out. Doing back drop attempt didn't work. Kick to the butt does. Elbow to the back of the head. RVD has certainly evened this thing out a little bit more. Kobashi's still in control, but RVD is doing better. With that release German, you won't be able to tell. RVD goes behind. Gets caught off the rope. Well, not even off the ropes, just pulled back into a back body drop. Another huge chop, going up a second moonsault.
Rope break.
But Rob's in the ropes. Kobashi coming up a little bit short there. RVD might have just taken full advantage.
3.
And he does. RVD takes full advantage of the fact of the misplacement that Kobashi had RVD in. Hit the moonsault and it would have been over. Rob was a little too close to the ropes, able to grab him. And that has now left Kobashi with the first loss on his record. And RVD's not done. Rob coming in, swinging with a chair. Putting a few finishing touches on Kobashi. Well, folks, we have seen these two men brawling for the last 2 weeks. Tonight, we are trapping Raven and Bradshaw inside a steel cage. They fought each other in a hardcore match in week 1. They brawled backstage last week. Well, tonight, we're strapping him in a cage. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Had to be done. Two men are trying to destroy each other week after week. And here comes Bradshaw. Cowboy hat and all. Some say a man who should be locked up. Let's see if he can beat Raven, the master of the mind games, inside the steel cage tonight. These two men have just had brutal brawls for the past couple of weeks. I suspect this cage match is going to be no different. And here we go. Locked in the cage. Pinfall, submission, or escape. You've got 3 ways to victory. Not sure if either man's going to be nimble. Speed's probably not going to be their key. I imagine it's going to be more of a wanting to beat down the other. Who knows, they might go for an escape. Oh god, that was brutal. So Just stomped to the back of Bradshaw's head. Raven back up again, goes for it a second time, but Bradshaw got out of the way there. Kick to the ribs, huge line. Raven has been in complete control since the start of this one. Throws Bradshaw off the ropes, flapjack. Bradshaw kicking him away. Scooping it, no. Scooping a slip behind. Just punching him in the face now. Another variation of the flapjack. This match has been all Raven this far. Bradshaw tried to turn it around with a vertical suplex. And then tries to escape. Interesting. This is not the way this match was gonna... No, I thought this match was gonna go. Fully expected it to be more of a knockdown, drag-out brawl, and if anyone was going to try and escape, I thought it would be Raven. Neckbreaker drop there. Maybe this is the environment that Raven's been waiting for. Lock him in a cage and you just suddenly level him up. Spinebuster there though from Bradshaw. Bradshaw's not had many moves in this match so far, but what he has had has been incredibly impactful. The match has been mostly Raven. But that backdrop driver, Saito style. Nearly turned the whole thing around. Bradshaw started to build momentum now. Earl gets knocked down in the process. Goes for a boot, got caught, thrown off the ropes. Another flapjack from Raven. Trying to keep Bradshaw on the ground. Easier said than done. Kicking him down in the corner now. Bradshaw fires out. Shoulder blocks, takes Raven to the ground. Camel clutch. Trying to get him to quit. Go back to the easier said than done comment. Single leg crab there from Bradshaw. Almost pulling like a technical submission game out. Not something you expect to see from Bradshaw, like at all. Running knee attempt from Raven gets countered. Bradshaw back elbow. Goes for another vertical suplex, but Raven slips behind. Kicks Bradshaw down. Sends him off the ropes again. Another neck breaker. Raven's had a game plan this whole time. He might have kept blur words. He might have kept Bradshaw down long enough here. He has. Raven knew exactly what he was doing from the moment the bell rang. And he escapes the cage and gets the win. Well folks, it's time for Raw's main event. We're going to find out who is going to be taking on Kurt Angle at Backlash. After winning a huge tag team match in week 1 against Stone Cold Steve Austin and Sting, it's time for The Rock and Triple H to sell this and see who's top dog on Raw and who's going for the Undisputed title. But I'm being told that this match is not going to be a normal straightforward match. Oh no, it's been assigned a special guest referee. Who that special guest referee is, we're going to have to wait and see. Currently the only man in the ring is The Rock. Imagine if they assigned a special guest referee who's actually in the match itself. Like you had to count your own pins. It'd be grossly unfair. But it'd be funny as hell. Oh, let's get his opponent out here. The Cerebral Assassin. The Game. The King of Kings. Triple H. They had that huge victory in the tag match in week 1, where Austin kind of just abandoned Sting. And Sting couldn't overcome a 2-on-1 situation. Not 1-2 with Triple H and The Rock. But that tag team match seems to have earned these two favour here with the Raw management, who have decided that it's going to be one of these two that will be going to Backlash to take on SmackDown's Kurt Angle. We still need to find out who the referee is though. Oh my God. Your special guest referee. It's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And if you know your history, specifically with these three men, this is a very interesting pick. Shawn Michaels once refereed a match between The Rock and Triple H. I believe he might have refereed two of them. On the very first ever episode of SmackDown, Shawn Michaels was the referee between The Rock and Triple H and planted The Rock in the face with a super kick, giving Triple H the win. The referee that gets pyro. Now you've seen everything. One interesting little tidbit is at this point in time, Triple H has never lost a match that's been refereed by Shawn Michaels. And there's been a couple. Could that change tonight though? Rock comes firing out with that punch combination. He's got Triple H trapped in the corner. Arm drag. Another elbow. Ringing the arm. The Rock turn take full advantage of this. Triple H gets a chop and a punch to the face to slow it down. The Rock again comes firing out. Both these men throwing heavy right hands at each other. Big clothesline sends Triple H up and over. Both these men throwing heavy hands at each other from the get-go. Triple H now going for a superplex off the middle rope. Got Rocky down center of the ring. Rock breaks free though, throws more heavy hands. Another spit punch sends Triple H flying into the corner. Shawn, as of yet, not got involved, but he's been very, very close. As you know, that perfect referee attire of jeans. Never badmouth the jeans. Dragon sleeper there from Triple H. Another heavy right. But Rock grabs Triple H's leg, Dragon Screw. Shouts out the Great Muta. Again, more heavy hands from The Rock. Triple H tries to fire back, but Rock sort of sidesteps him, throws him into the corner. These two very back and forth at the moment. Oh, caught Triple H running in. This has not been a technical masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination. This has just been heavy hands, back and forth. Reverse suplex there from Triple H. This has been much more of a brawl, but we shouldn't have expected any different between these two. God, Triple H hit Shawn. Seemed to be by mistake though. He was clearly swinging at The Rock. Shawn let him get away with that one. Just getting caught in the crossfire a little bit. Though I don't know how much of that Shawn will take. He's not notoriously a patient man. First punch straight to the outside. Shawn is counting. Very slowly though. Not that I suppose anyone wants to see this end on a count out. Standing vertical suplex on The Rock. Stomping down on the game. Triple H breaking free there. Double A spine buster. And now goes for an Indian Deathlock. Trying to work on The Rock's legs. Interesting strategy. Tries to break free. Tries to send Triple H into the corner. It doesn't work. Dragon Screw. Now The Rock's working on Triple H's legs. Off the rope. Spine on the pine. And he's sinking people's elbow. This was the spot though. This was the situation on the first SmackDown. Shawn kicked him in the face right about there. Doesn't do it this time. People's elbow. That could be all she wrote. One, two, three. I'd say that might have been a bit of a quick count. Triple H losing the first match refereed by Shawn. The Rock goes on to Backlash and will be taking on Kurt Angle for the Undisputed Championship. Triple H, not in a good way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wait right where you are. We're heading to SmackDown. Well, folks, welcome to SmackDown. We are going to be kicking off SmackDown with a huge 6-person elimination battle royal style match between 6 new initiative talents here on SmackDown. No entrances here, we're just kicking straight into it. 6 guys, very brand new in their career here. Pinfall is for the elimination only. We have currently in the ring AJ Styles, Ron Killings, Tyler Black, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley and John Cena. Referee's down already. Frog splash there, I believe, from Tyler. So it's 6-man, it's elimination. Pinfall is your elimination only.
1.
Not over the top rope. AJ spinning Cena around there. Very nice. Double drop kick from Danielson and Killings. Bicycle kick there from Killings. We saw Moxley last week take on the Big Show and lose, but he did impress. Hence he's back here tonight. Bulldog there from Cena. Pin from Moxley on Killings, only a 1. Danielson there trying to choke out Tyler Black. Over Moxley, gonna drop Killings on his head. Death Valley Driver style. Since we have Cena and Styles in one corner, well, we did have Cena and Styles in one corner until Cena came charging out. Danielson seems to have taken a disliking to Tyler, but he's also throwing around Cena. Moxley now in this corner. Styles follows him in. Back elbow strike there from Killings. This is going to be huge for whoever wins this. Hell of a kickstart here in their SmackDown careers. Obviously the only one we've seen so far is Moxley. Although Killings was in the WWE for a little while under a different name of K-Quick. That was some time ago. I don't even know where to call the action because it's so back and forth and there's so much going on. Styles kicking, stomping down. Danielson, diving headbutt attempt, went straight over Killings. Sort of clipped Moxley, who was still stood up.
1, 2.
Oh, Tyler nearly eliminated there.
1.
I think Moxley might have just been dropped on his head.
3.
And he was. Moxley's the first man eliminated. Danielson trying to stretch out Tyler there. Oh, Styles just clipping the referee again. They also had a bad one in this match. Your main event later tonight for SmackDown. The 4 men who are in the SmackDown tournament to see who is going to go on to Backlash are going to be going at it one more time in tag team action, where Kurt Angle teams with Eddie Guerrero to take on Edge and The Undertaker. Angle is still going to Backlash. That is not going to change regardless of the result tonight. But he'll go a long way to seeing who might be next in line. Killings, nice swinging neck breaker there. Styles for a standing Rana. Incredibly athletic is AJ Styles. Just dropped Killings on his head with a German suplex, but then just kind of left him there. Might be the inexperience. Roll up though from Tyler.
2.
Oh, kick out from Danielson. Oh, scissor kick. Tyler might be out. Pin. 1, 2,
3.
He is. Tyler's eliminated. Double vertical suplex there from Danielson and Styles. They're down to 4.
1.
Although I think Killings might have just been knocked out with that elbow, and he was. We're down to 3. Styles, Cena, Danielson. Who's destined for greatness? Who's going to be the next breakout star here on SmackDown? Danielson's got Cena trapped. Nice surfboard stretch. Styles sending Danielson to the corner, follows it through. 450 splash. Danielson might be done. Cena just tried to break that up. That was interesting. He failed though. Styles and Cena the final two here. Cena throwing heavy hands. Sends Styles off the ropes. Flapjacks him down. And back up. Styles goes behind. Release German. Dropping him on his head.
1,
Cover.
2, 3.
And Styles gets the victory. Styles have a number of eliminations in that match also. Credit where it is due. AJ Styles walking away as the victor in this one. Gotta watch this kid. Could be doing something special. Because the opening contest only contained 6 people, we're only going to be having 3 matches here tonight for SmackDown. But right here in the middle of the card, the women's division is going to take it up to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring currently is Tori Wilson. If you missed last week, Tori teamed up with Trish Stratus and they got a huge victory. I believe they got a huge victory. My mind's escaping me. I think they got a win. I could be wrong. But I'm fairly certain they got a win. I might have to go back and check the tapes. But either way tonight, Tori is in singles competition against a long-time rival of hers, but she has Trish at ringside with her. But that long-time rival is Stacy Keibler. But Stacy's also not coming out here alone. Stacy in her Duchess of Dudleyville attire. But as you see, Stacy is being accompanied to the ring by Lita, one of Trish Stratus' longest running rivals. So there's a lot of interweaving, connecting parts here for this match. Obviously Tori and Stacy, the least accomplished in-ring performance out of the 4. But don't underestimate them. Both are incredibly scrappy. They might not be as technically sound, but they've been training. We'll see what they've got here tonight. They're being looked on by Trish and Lita at ringside. This could go a long way to see who's going to end up being the women's champion or who's going to fight for the women's title come Backlash. Early advantage from Stacy. Arm drags, heavy forearm strikes. Lita and Trish right there watching. Stacy working the leg now of Tori. Trying to keep her grounded. Smart moves. When Tori gets moving, she can start flying around a bit. Super kick to the face. Like I said, they've been training. But a front drop kick there from Stacy. You've got to watch out for Stacy's kicks. They're incredibly dangerous. That spinning heel kick that she does can knock you out in a flash. It can hit you out of nowhere. Oh, sending Tori out to the floor, and Stacy's going to follow.
1.
And now Lita and Trish get involved. An all-out melee already.
3.
Referee getting a count. Tori gets back in the ring quickly. Stacy follows her right away, though. I don't think Tori was expecting that. Right to the eyes. Tori comes out swinging. Clubbing blow takes her down. Knee to the ribs. Tori flips it over to an armbar. Like I said, Tori can get quite athletic when she wants to. Can fly around when she needs. Shot to the ribs now. Tori thinking vertical suplex. Keeping Stacy down. Smart move. Stacy though came out swinging once again. It's difficult to keep someone like Stacy Keibler down. It's scrappy. But you could say the same thing about Tori, to be fair. Like I said earlier, neither one of these women are the most technically sound. But hell, they will brawl, they will fight when they need to. I was just talking trash there for a second. Arm wringer from Tori. And said they have been training. So they are getting more and more technically sound as the weeks go on. Arm drag takeover there from Stacy. Stomping down now on Tori, but Tori with the upshot. And a low drop kick, looked like to the side of the head. Back and forth, roll up.
Rope break.
Far too close to the ropes. Bringing that arm of Stacey. Interesting to work on the arms. You'd expect it to work on the legs since that's Stacey's strongest suit. The strong point is her legs and her kicking. So you'd think you'd want to try and weaken them, but Tori seemingly trying to throw Stacey off her game by not going for the obvious game plan. Another roll up, but again far too close to those ropes. Both these women are mastering that schoolboy roll up, but again, they're not mastering the ring positioning for it. Hangman's choke there from Stacey. Brutal there to Tori. And Trish getting involved, grabbing Stacey's leg. And back suplex there from Tori, taking full advantage. Punch to the back of the head, kick to the ribs. Tori just standing there for a second, letting Stacey get the better of her with that arm drag takeover. Shot to the face there from Stacey sends Tori off the ropes. Another huge brutal elbow strike from Stacey. She's been mastering them. Small package. One, two. Could this be it?
Three.
It is. Stacey with that quick roll up victory, but credit to her. It put Tori away. Once again, we've said it before. Perfectly executed small package can do wonders. And Tori being a little disappointed in herself, but a huge win here for Stacey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is your tag team main event. Wait right where you are for that one. It's main event time, folks. Tag team action. The 4-men SmackDown put forward as possible contenders to go for the Undisputed Championship title shot at Backlash. But now all teaming together now that tournament is over, and we know Kurt Angle was the victor. Speaking of Kurt Angle, this man fell to Angle in the first round of the tournament, actually tapping out. A rarity for The Undertaker. But tonight, he's teaming with the other man who fell to Kurt Angle. He's teaming with Edge. And they're going to be taking on Eddie Guerrero and Kurt. Taker clearly going to be looking for a level of revenge tonight. This could be huge for Edge and Taker. Because if one of them gets a victory, and the victory is over, say, Kurt Angle, and Kurt then goes on to beat The Rock at Backlash and win the championship, you got to think that's going to put them in line. You couldn't really deny him a title shot at that point. Edge came ever so close, closer than I think people expected him to. He made it to that final match, he made it to Angle, and came up just a little bit short when the Olympic gold medalist managed to put him away. Will it be the same story over again? Will Angle manage to get a victory over Edge or Taker tonight? Will Eddie Guerrero shock the world and get a victory? Can Edge or Taker redeem themselves? Only time's gonna tell. Here comes Latino Heat himself. Eddie Guerrero making his way down to the ring. Eddie fell in the first match of the tournament as well. He fell to Edge. So Eddie's going to be looking for a measure of revenge tonight. That was a very back and forth match. Very competitive between those two. Could have gone either way. It's elevated both men to main event level here on SmackDown though. I suppose nobody really came out of that one as a true loser. And here comes your Olympic hero. Here comes the gold medalist himself. Here comes terrible red gear Kurt Angle. Obviously has to get the pyro. Angle's going to be representing SmackDown heading into the main event of Backlash. And he now knows after this week who he's going to be taking on He's going to be taking on the great one, the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, The Rock. Those two men do know each other pretty well. They have fought before. Well, here we go. Taker and Eddie starting things off. Eddie Guerrero quicker off the bat than Taker, but that's to be expected. He's going to have to keep Taker off balance. If Taker catches him, that could be an issue. If Eddie manages to stay out of Taker's grasp, that didn't last. Huge boot to the face from Taker, slowing things right down, bringing Eddie's momentum quickly to a halt. Kicks him into the corner, dives in, takes out both Angle and Eddie. I've just noticed they're kind of in matching gear tonight. Oh god, Taker nearly just put away Guerrero already. Shot to the ribs. Guerrero fine out of it. Sends Taker back to the other side. I just realised Edge and Taker also kind of in matching gear tonight. It's almost like they knew this was going to happen. Rana off the top there from Guerrero. Punch to the back of Taker's head, donkey punch style. Trying to keep the dead man on the ground. Easier said than done. Taker charging in. Oh, wait a minute. Edge. I don't know if that was intentional. I might have been going for some sort of double team maneuver and it didn't quite work out. But either way, it's giving Guerrero the advantage again. Guerrero turning the momentum around after a misfire from Edge to Taker. Taker not happy, tags Edge in, says, here, you fix the problem. Oh, but maybe a double team. No, Guerrero fights out of it, jumping double clothesline. Guerrero retreating back over to his corner, tags in Angle. Drop kick to the knee from Guerrero, heavy strike from Angle. Working on the neck of Edge. Edge fires out of it, drop kick, takes Angle down. Stomping away now. Edge maybe thinking Gourdbuster. Perfectly connected, fell forward with it. Drops with the elbow to the back of Kurt's head. I say Edge has beaten Kurt Angle before. They've had a known rivalry in the past. We mentioned it last week. Edge is the reason Kurt is bald. If you didn't know. Edge goes for the leg drop there, doesn't connect perfectly. Angle trying to keep some distance between him and Edge. Takes Edge down there. Angle pacing around. Trying to keep this a slow, methodical pace. German suplex, dropping Edge down. And a second one. This is the pace that Angle likes. Quick bursts of energy to take your opponent down and out. And then slow it right back down again. Keep him guessing. Another German suplex from Angle. And goes for the ankle lock. Edge is the polar opposite end of the ring to Taker. Is this it already? No. Edge does not quit. Edge is still in this. Pin though. On Taker manages to break it up just in the nick of time. Edge is in trouble though. He needs to get back to that corner and tag in Taker. Edge manages to pop off a Rana though out of nowhere. Still not going for the tag. Oh, that's why. Execution. He thinks maybe he can pin Angle. Eddie Guerrero though off the top rope to break it. Both Eddie and Edge went for drop kicks there. Edge electric chair facebuster to Angle. He'll try to fire out, drop kick of his own. Big clothesline. Angle clearly thinking, trying to keep Edge grounded. Goes back to another leg hold. Smart move there from Angle. He's already had the ankle lock in at one point. Edge's leg's going to be weak. Standing drop kick. Edge is going for the educator. Try and turn it around, maybe try and tap Angle out. Oh, doesn't manage it. Angle manages to survive. And now Edge tags in Taker. Angle trying to escape though. Angle picked up the pace, is managing to outpace Edge and Taker now. I say when he wants to, he can. And a tag to Guerrero, smart move, because Angle's been in there a while and taken some heavy shots. Taker now, big boot to the back of Guerrero's head. Angle going back to his corner, but getting right in the face of the process. Guerrero! Rana rolls it through. Modified lasso from El Paso. Taker does survive it, but Eddie goes for the pin. And Taker kicks out at 1. That ain't gonna put Taker away. You'd have had to have gone for your frog splash there, Guerrero, because nothing else was gonna put Taker away. Big spine buster from the dead man. Stands Guerrero back up. Knee to the ribs. Taker slowing the pace down himself. Arm wringer tossing Guerrero around like he's nothing. And Taker's got to be thinking last ride. Maybe chokeslam. At the ropes. Guerrero. Nice variation on a flapjack. Taker, oh boy. We might be done here. Huge chokeslam. Tags in Edge. Interesting. Interesting choice from Taker. He probably could have got the win there, but instead he tagged in Edge. You trying to give Edge the nod? Maybe he is, but an up punch there from Guerrero. This might have been a mistake on Taker's part, because it's given Guerrero the opportunity to make the tag back to Angle. Although Edge has kept the momentum. What's he thinking? He's thinking top rope, diving elbow. Edge kick to the back, goes for a leg drop. Angle rolls out of it. Oh, counters! He counters the execution. Angle looked like he was going back for another tag. Didn't manage to make it. Kicked Edge down there though. Shot to the ribs. Angle carrying Edge into the corner and just throwing him. Punch to the back of the head, donkey punch style. So here comes Guerrero. Double team, double drop kick from Angle, and Guerrero takes Edge down. Angle now stretching out that leg again. A leg that has been worked on multiple times in this match. As you can see, Edge starting to hobble. Till that leg is damaged. Jumping wheel kick connects more to Guerrero, taking him off the apron. Angle release belly to belly. Referee is down, he got caught in the crossfire there. There's the wheel kick Edge was looking for, connects to Angle this time. Tag to Taker. Leg drop from Edge. Taker sort of caught the brunt of that as well, I don't think Edge noticed. But he did recover. Double flapjack. Referee's back up. Taker throwing those heavy strikes. Angle reverses. Sends Taker off the ropes. Angle comes charging in himself. Rolling schoolboy. A little too close to the ropes. Guerrero even came charging in there. Went for a dive attack. Didn't connect. Angle instead takes Taker down. Goes for an armbar. Referee trying to get Eddie out of the ring. Taker's arm looks hurt. Release German suplex. Edge's legs hurt. Taker's arms hurt. Angle's definitely done his work here. Big clothesline, taking Taker down. Taker is really hurting. There might be a possible injury to that arm. They're trying to use it, trying to throw strikes, but I don't think there's as much behind them as there was earlier. Angle might have done some damage with that armbar. Taker's getting desperate, taking the cover off the buckle. Still some power in that arm though. Able to lift Angle and slam him down. Knee to the ribs. Goes for an Irish whip. Angle reverses. Shoulder tackle takedown. Angle's looking to tap. He's looking to tap Taker out a second time. Is he going to do it? He does. That's twice now that Kurt Angle has managed to tap out The Undertaker, the man who does not quit. Very interesting there from Angle. Shocked that he managed to do it, but he managed to put away The Undertaker again. And again via submission. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining us in this one. It's been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, all the fun stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.